None shall pass. At least, that's how it felt when I, Archmage Yorkie, was but a student at Hogwarts, school for witchcraft and wizardry, back in the 1800s. Now, I'm a little old, so I asked you on channel, who did you think I was part of, which house? Because honestly, it's hard to remember back now. But two-thirds of you said that I was obviously Gryffindor, with 1/9 of you each saying Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. Thankfully, none of you suspected I was a muggle. Well, I said by the end of the year, given that Hogwarts Legacy is coming out in February, I would run a test through the wizardingworld.com, which used to be Pottermore, to see what my patroness is, my house is, and what my wand is. It's been so long. Sometimes the old Archmage needs a reminder. Let's step within, see what we have. Discover your Hogwarts house. Get sorted now. Dawn or dusk, going into night where all magic can take place. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you take with you? Not the toad. Owls are tempting, but no, we will go for the cat. The ginger cat, no. The white cat. Siamese. Tabby. Black cat. The black cat is, of course, a traditional Siamese that knows it is special. All about magical creatures and how to befriend and care for them. What? Oh, was you most looking forward to studying? Lying on a broomstick? No. Apparition and disapparition, important. Not most. Secrets about the castle. That is useful. Transfiguration, turning one object into another. Hexes and jinxes. Curses are more important. Every area of magic, of course, important to be well versed, but which are you most looking forward to? Perhaps hexes and jinxes. Perhaps secrets. Both of those can be used by those knowledgeable. I think the secrets. A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. He's about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items. Treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the troll's club? Good. Nearly perfect cure for dragonpox. Possibly second. Student records. A lot of information in those. Leave that for third right now. A mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes. I'm actually happy with that. Sorry, I went back. I'm actually happy with that. We'll confirm the order. You can enter an enchanted garden. We must curious to examine first. The fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other. The bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling. The silver-leaf tree bearing golden apples. Statue of an old wizard that has a strangely twinkling eye. There are a few of these that are tempting. The toadstools, what do they have to say? Obviously, that can be knowledge worth cleaning. The bubbling pool, is this like the memory charm? Silver-leaf apples, no. But the statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye, now that's worth looking into. One of your housemates has cheated at a Hogwarts exam by, let me put this full screen actually. Cheated at Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quill. Now he has come top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what is happening. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate is forbidden quill. Do you? Tell Professor Flitwick the truth. Your classmate is prepared to win by cheating. He deserves to be found out. Also, as you are both in the same house, at any points he loses will be regained by you for coming first in his place. Not wait to be asked to tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If you knew that someone was using a forbidden quill, you would tell the teacher before the exam started. Lie and say you don't know, but hope that someone else tells Professor Flitwick the truth. Tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmate. Resolve to tell your classmate that if he doesn't tell the truth, you will. That's giving him a chance he may not deserve. That's simply cowardice. That again is sees an opportunity for power. You'll take that. After you died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? Ask for more stories about your adventures. Who cares? Miss you, but smile. Think with admiration of your achievements. And what people think of me after I'm dead. What they think of me while I'm alive that counts, of course. White or black. Always follow the secrets. The hidden. The sorting hat is ready to make its decision. Now we find out, are 2/3 of you right? Continue. And you thought I would be in Gryffindor. How could I, Archmage Yorkie, ever fail being Slytherin? Seekers of... You probably know that some Slytherin's most renowned members include Severus Snape and Bellatrix Lestrange. You know Merlin himself is a Slytherin. Or that according to legend, the ribbon of a first-class Order of Merlin is green to reflect his Hogwarts house. Sorting Hat has spoken. We're not alone. 11,969 fellow Slytherins sorted. Vicious house. Putting in determination, fellow Slytherins, long after my time, of course. Draco Malfoy, weakling. I don't know how that loser ever got into Slytherin. Is he really as bad as we made out? Weak. Severus Snape, powerful. Faltered. The real Hogwarts professor with deep-rooted allegiances. Bellatrix Lestrange. Now, there's a lady that one could have fun with. I shall not go details on that. Something a gentleman doesn't tell. A message from your prefect. Congratulations. I'm Prefect Gemma Farley. Delighted to welcome you to Slytherin House. Our emblem is a serpent, the wisest of creatures. Our house colours are emerald green and silver. Our common room lies behind a concealed entrance down in the dungeons. As you'll see, its windows look out onto the depths of Hogwarts Lake. You often see the giant squid swishing by, and sometimes more interesting creatures. We like to feel that our hangout, aura of a mysterious underwater shipwreck. Or perhaps in Slytherin you'll make your real friend. These cunning folks use any means to it. How could you doubt I would be in Slytherin? Next up, the Patroness. Here we go. The Patroness is a kind of positive force, a projection of the very things that the Dementor feeds upon. Hope, happiness, and the desire to survive. That's the blueprint. Discover your Patroness. You can discover your Patroness once the questions are Questions are timed. Or your instincts. Relax. Think of your happiest moment. Ah, yes. One I will not say. It's not with Bellatrix, but she did bring back memories of it. Glitter, shine, or glow. It was shining gold. It's all so sweet. Oh, it was a sweet memory. Around, under, or over. How could you suspect anything else? I was over. Was that I saw a hint of a tail, or was it a wing? Forever, sometimes. Some spells last forever. Listen, watch. The heat of the touch. The chill of the touch. Meld in perfect unity. And here it is, a stout. Yes. Small. Compact. But incredibly ferocious when pushed. Or when it simply desires to be. You know, there are some who say they cannot tell a weasel from a stoat. But in truth, a weasel is weaselly recognised, while a stoat is totally different. Return to my profile. Slytherin House. Stoat Patronus. And now my wand. Take part in our official wand ceremony. Finding your wand is a rite of passage for all young wizards and witches. What are you waiting for? Discover yours now in the Harry Potter Fan Club online wand experience. Go. First of all, would you describe yourself as short? And your eyes? They are blue-grey. Bluer than grey, but still more blue-grey than just greyed out dazzling blue. What was the day on which you were born? An odd number. Do you most pride yourself? Imagination, intelligence, optimism, determination. Intelligence. Travelling alone down a deserted road. You reach crossroads. Do you continue? The seat of power is the castle, but then mystery of the wilderness, forest. See, we can leave. We'll go to the castle. Do you most fear fire, isolation, small spaces, darkness? Heights. Never did enjoy the broom. And a chest of magical artifacts, which would you choose? Silver dagger, glittering jewel. The Archmage is not bad. The glittering jewel. Such fool's gold. Golden key. Often unlocking nothing special. The black glove. Useful in challenges. Ornate mirror. And a mirror on the wall. I already know I am not the fairest of them all. A bound scroll. One scroll is little. Or a dusty bottle. Again, the scroll and the bottle are often one-use items. I think the black glove. Sycamore wood. Dragon core. 9.5 inches of hard flexibility. Sycamore wood. The sycamore makes a questing wand, eager for new experiences and losing brilliance if engaged in mundane activities. It's the quirk of these handsome wands that they may combust if allowed to become bored, in which some wizards, settling down into middle age, are disconcerted to find that their trusty wand bursting into flame in their hands, but they ask it one more time to fetch their slippers. May be deduced. The sycamore's ideal owner is curious, vital, adventurous. And when paired with such an owner, it demonstrates a capacity to learn and adapt that earns it the rightful place among the world's most highly prized wandwoods. The Dragon Core. As a rule, dragon heartstrings produce ones that with the most power, which are capable of the most flamboyant spells. Dragon ones tend to learn more quickly than other types. They can change allegiance if won from their original master, or it's bond strongly with the current owner. The dragon one tends to be the easiest to turn to the dark arts. Whether they are dark or not depends on where you stand. Though it will not incline that way of its own accord. It's also most prone of the three cores to accidents. It's not temperamental. 9.5 inches. The following notes on wand length and flexibility are taken from notes on the subject by Mr. Garrick Ollivander, wandmaker. Most wands will be in the range of between 9 and 14 inches. While I have sold extremely short ones, 8 inches and under, very long ones over 15 inches, these are exceptionally rare. In the latter case, a physical peculiarity demanded the excessive wand length. Abnormally short ones usually select those in whose characters something is lacking, rather than because they are physically undersized. Many small witches and wizards are chosen by longer wands. Hard flexibility. Wand flexibility or rigidity denotes the degree of adaptability and willingness to change possessed by the wand and owner pair. Although again, this factor ought not to be considered separately from the wandwood core and length, nor of the owner's life, experience, and style of magic, all of which combine to make the wand in question unique. Yes, indeed. Hard and inflexible I could be, as needed. Served me. I was, and still is. Well, my friends, join me when the Hogwarts legacy begins, and when you get to see the journey of student Yorkie, Archmage Yorkie of the future. Very well.